And we're back. Hello everybody. DarkPhoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to some more Baldur's Gate. I'm recording this actually on the same evening that I recorded episode 31, so if you're leaving comments on episode 31 and wondering why I've not yet responded, then that will be why. Of course, if you're doing that, then you obviously don't know that I like to record in backlogs. So yeah. Anyways, last time we left off, I was just finishing off our collection of side quests. And basically at this point, the only quests left in my journal are either filler ones, Durlag's Tower, or ones I'm not going to be able to finish. Or just perpetually repeating ones. Hello, quests that I won't be able to finish because of some bug or other. And, of course, there's also this corpse for Archeon thing, but I don't think I'm gonna do that corpse retrieval thing, honestly. But in between this session and the last one, I also went and got my reward for killing that basilisk. So what I got for that was 500 gold, 500 experience, and these boots of stealth. That give me a little bonus to my move silently and hide in shadows. Which I'm currently replacing my boots of speed with that, which I've gone and shoved the boots of speed into my bag of holding. Other than that, I went and gave Gakar his Sphinx Gem, which he responded to that with a bunch of cryptic nonsense I don't understand or care about. And also, as a result of all of that, Dynahair has leveled up. So let's take care of that. Her Thaco has been reduced by 1. She's gained 1 additional level 2 mage spell and 2 additional level 4 mage spells, as well as 5 hit points and 3 lore. So we're gonna have to start getting Dynahair some level 4 spells at some point, probably, because she's kind of lacking in them. As you can see, she knows no level 4 spells, yet is capable of memorizing 2. And we need to get her some more variety in level 3 spells also, probably. And she can now learn an additional level 2 spell. She's doing pretty good. Both my mages are in a pretty good spot, actually. Imoen apparently even knows a level 5 spell. Cloud Kill. Hopefully she manages to unlock a level 5 slot before the end of the game. That would be very nice to actually be able to make use of that, but considering she'll need another 27,000 experience to hit level 8, that might be a little bit of a challenge. Speaking of experience, we still need another 7,000 to get Toby to a level 7 thief. But for this episode, we've come here to the headquarters of the Seven Sons. The Seven Sons, if you remember, are this merchant organization that Scar asked us to investigate, and these guys have apparently been acting contrary to what you would logically believe they would, in that they are doing things like selling off valuable assets and just stuff that doesn't make sense for a merchant group. So we're here to check them out. Yes, we wanted to ask about use some questions on your recent business decisions. Some people find them very questionable. I'm sorry, but I'm in a real hurry. Please don't bother me. Well, here's the thing. We could push him, but he might just decide to make an issue out of it. If we cause a scene here, we won't get our answers, so we'll play things by ear for now. You should get out of here as soon as possible. Everyone I know has been acting really strange as of late. I've seen some of the other merchants change faces when they thought I wasn't looking. You're right, they changed faces. Some sort of shapeshifters have infiltrated the Seven Suns. Get out while you still can. Shapeshifters, eh? Well, I'd like to take his word for it, but I think we need to find out for ourselves.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Let's see.
Leave us alone, will you? Nothing for you here.
So you've come to visit the Seven Suns, have you? I've got your face now, but not your name. We are the party of Toby. I don't know why it might interest you. At this point, Toby is basically so confident in their abilities that he's always describing them as the party of Toby, even when giving a fake name might be for the best. Yes, indeed. How interesting. And what are these people about you? Do they know you well? I don't think Toby wants to reveal anything about his companions. Even as cocky and arrogant as he is, we're going to try to protect them. If what that guy said was true about these being shapeshifters that have infiltrated, the lying here might get us more information. We are all but strangers traveling together, this brief, while out of mere convenience. I have dreamed of loners such as yourself, and each time woken with a groaning belly. Come, my brothers, instead a feast has been set before us, let us eat before it cools. They want to eat us? What kind of vile creatures are these? And they want to eat Boo too? No! Minsk shall crush these things. That hamsters everywhere can be at ease, knowing that Minsk and Boo watch over them. Eating hamsters? Why? You have more flesh on.
Ready and able. Oh, yes.
Useless to resist.
Doppelgangers? Okay. Running time. Running time.
It is useless to resist.
Well, that was what I had planned to do, but... yeah, before you go causing any more trouble, I must insist that you seek an audience with Scar if you haven't already. Okay. We killed a couple of doppelgangers there. Now, Toby is of two minds about this.
Yes, of course.
On the one hand, it might actually be more expedient to just go in there and cut the head off the snake, so to speak. Just kill them all right now. But on the other, we are doing this all at the behest of the Flaming Fist. They wanted us to find out what was up with the... They wanted to find out what was up with the Seven Suns. Not embark on a massive bloody campaign and to wipe out those creatures that are in there or anything. So, we don't want to exceed our authority, is one thing. The other thing is, and this is Toby thinking more in a financial, personal gain sort of mindset. If we report it first and get paid, that might lead to another job, which could lead to even more money. So, really, it benefits us in the long run if we speak to Scar immediately, rather
I wouldn't dream of
than
refusing.
waiting until we've done everything we can do in there. there's a lot of people around here, so. And I'd like to have a little peek at their HQ. Trapdoor in the floor. I'm not going to look inside there yet. Probably trying to go through there is illegal, for one thing, and it may just be locked.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Now we're done looking around there, so let's say hi to Scar.
I am a man of my word.
I'm glad to see you have returned. What news do you bring me? Yes, according to one of the merchants we met, Seven Sons has been infiltrated by some sort of shapeshifter. I don't know what kind of monsters they are, but the merchants are rather fearful. This is very serious news. I must ask you another favor. If you were to return to the compound and destroy this infestation, I would be willing to double your wage. Double the pay, you say? Oh, I'm definitely down for that. Must thank you once again for doing a great service to this city. 5,000 experience and 2,000 gold. Very nice.
Something you need?
So, we're going to be heading back there now.
Just name what you want.
With that state of affairs. Time to kill us a load more doppelgangers is what's next on my orders of business. So in we go.
Of course.
And now, upstairs. Doppelganger, of course. Murder that thing's face.
Ready, and I wouldn't dream of refusing.
It is useless
Now,
to resist.
Toby, kill it. Kill it with swords. Into here now. Okay.
Yes.
Is there seriously no way to go up from here?
Oh,
Or am I just looking at things wrong?
just as I thought.
Go this way now. That I killed those idiots.
It is useless to resist.
All right.
Slaughter it.
Onward then.
And loot the containers. That was an empty container. That was also an empty container. Now, check from there. Weapons I don't care about. Who are you?
Come to torment
You'll
me
get
some
naught from me
more,
this
you
day. Not a cry of
shape-shifting
pain, nor the
bastard.
knowledge in my noggin. Get away from me, shapeshifter scum. Yeah, we're not shapeshifters. We were sent here by Scar from the Flaming Fists to see what's been going wrong here and slaughter all the shapeshifters. Who are you? You know Scar? I'm Jahaso, a friend of his, and the owner of the Seven Sons. You have to help me get out of here. Yeah, it's good that we found you. Now we can find out what's been going on here. But before we take you anywhere, could you tell us about what's been going on here? I'm not too clear on the details. Creatures, the shapeshifters, started infiltrating the Seven Sons some months ago. They must have started with some of the less important members of my costume. Eventually they captured me and their leader to my face. They've been keeping me alive in order to gain information that they need to torture. I don't know what their purpose is. They've been running my business very badly. All of you will be well rewarded for rescuing me. When you meet Scar again, he will give you my reward. I must be off now, as there is much of the monster's work to be undone. I assume you've dealt with the other monsters upstairs? If you haven't, I'll get the Flaming Fist to clear out the rest. It'll probably be weeks before we can clean out their stench. Okay. And
Something you
I
need.
imagine that's probably all of them. Yep. Seems to be, but let's check all these rooms first, just to be sure. Yeah, that's it for them.
Ready
Party
as you
members, get your asses over there.
Of course.
They still remain terrible at pathfinding, it seems. We're done
I
in
wouldn't
here.
dream of refusing.
So, let's get our butts back to the Flaming Fist HQ. Report to Scar and get paid. That was a very quick little venture, but I would say it's a job well done. All in a day's work for Toby and his little band of adventurers.
Whatever I can do
report
to
to
I am
Scar.
a man of my word.
Back so soon? How'd your battle fare? The doppelgangers in the building are all dead, and Jahasa is back in control of the business. Mission accomplished. I'm impressed. You're as good as your word, and obviously very deadly in your work. I'll give you the wage you deserve. Triple of our original agreement. I want to keep in touch with you, especially if the Iron Throne is up to what you say it is. 2,000 experience, 4,000 gold. Wait, why did we lose reputation? Or am I reading that wrong? Hang on a second. No, reputation increased by 2. I thought it said increased by -2 for a second there. Derp. And we gained 4,000 gold. So 6,000 total from all of that. Nice easy money with these guys. We gotta extend this contract. This is looking to be some nice and lucrative work. I have another job you may be interested in. You'll be well paid for your services. Care to hear more? Yeah, we're always interested in more work. What's it gonna involve, though? The problem is this. Every night, people have been disappearing from the streets of the city. My men have been scouring the city, trying to find the culprit, so far to no avail. People have begun to get scared, and very few are willing to leave their homes at night. Something has to be done, and fast. Do you be willing to take the job? I'd pay you 300 gold in advance, with a 1,000 gold bonus, if you discover what's been happening with the disappearing citizens. What do you say? Very well. It's not the best in terms of income, but we'll agree for now. Your job is simple. All I want you to do is patrol the east of the city and find an entrance to the sewers. Perhaps you'll get lucky and find out what's been happening. If you do find out what's been happening, come to see me at the Flaming Fist Barracks. Our only clue so far has led us to the sewers, so if you want to explore them first, it would probably be a good idea. Also, we've found tracks of some many-legged creatures, perhaps a centipede-like monster.
I
Okay.
don't like the way this group is turning out.
300 gold? Oh, got a new job. Speaking of the sewers, though, this little bit of stairs right here looks like it might lead down into the sewers.
Steel on steel. The stuff
That's
of
something
legend.
to look
Right,
into.
Boo?
Sewers on the eastern side of Baldur's Gate. We're currently on the western side, so probably won't find it from where we are right now. Still worth giving it a look, I think. Are. Schlumps the Sewer King. Hold, my children, you have guests among us. Ah, yes, I can sense you now, and your leader. Child of books you are. Aye, books are good, and a child of fate. I have heard you, Toby. I have heard your name whispered down these stony halls. The drip of water mingles with the gurgling of the dead. They have wanted you dead, you know. Have wanted me dead. We've had quite a few assassins coming after us, remember? So tell me, Sewer King, who is it that has wanted me dead? Have you? Who? Schlumpstra? No, not I. Not yet. But your death is so tempting now, so near. I can almost taste it on you, child. What are you implying? You say you taste death on me? What do you mean? I mean, I suppose we have killed a lot of people so far in this campaign. So, you might just be smelling all the people we've killed somehow throughout this. I suppose it's possible, but that seems like kind of stretching logic a little bit, if you know what I mean. A death foretold, death planned for by the gods themselves heal. But I'll not tell you more, not Schlumpsha, not the faithful sewer skin, no. Thank you. Okay, Toby's going to be a little bit miffed by that, no doubt, but the fact of the matter is, we are surrounded by death a lot, so a fate involving death is not altogether unheard of. Besides, as Toby sees it, if he's strong enough and skilled enough in battle, then he can avoid this fate. So, thank you. Your prophecies are harsh, their truth is not immutable. I shall face them as I can. I have told you enough, but I have not told you all. Sewers may claim you, Toby, but I shall not.
Cool one, sir.
Cover your nose, Boo. This place smells worse than the lodge. After a 3-day feast. Yes, I know, Minsk. I know. You've said that a stupid number of times by now. It's getting old. Please stop it. Did Minsk already say that? Yes, you did. Many times. Many times. But it does, really. Well, stop bloody saying that, please. Okay, so here we are outside the sewers that we need to be at. So, let's go in. And what have we here? Lots of bad guys, apparently.
They call as directed.
Dynahair, please magic missile his ass.
Something you need. Ready and
Go after that one now. Okay, that's down to one of these things. Now Mr. Ogre Mage decided he wants a word. So, some puny surface dwellers have come to their death. It'll just be extra treasures for my collection. My pets have been causing much anguish in your surface realm, haven't they? They've been so useful at collecting the surface pinklings. My pets use their flesh for food, and I get the pretty treasure. My pets kill these intruders. Pet, singular. I've murdered the rest of them. The stench, all the blood, these mangled bodies, I can't. Steady now, Khalid. 'Tis revolting indeed, but you are not alone here, and you are not weak. I know you will not fail me. I needed that, my love, and you are right. Let us put an end to this horrible monster. He must be stopped. I think not.
Yes? Onward then.
Okay.
Whatever they need.
Dynahair. Cast Burning Hands. Everyone else who's not Dynahair or Toby. Dive in. And he is now very, very dead. So... that fight
Ready and able.
is now over, though Imoen is still paralyzed
As you will.
by magic. A couple of things Toby can grab off the corpse. A bastard sword. We'll keep that around for Khalid. Rainbow obsidian necklace. And once Imoen's available, she can identify that. And I think that guy will be the one that was causing all these problems. Can't identify the ring, but I'll leave the ring and necklace on Toby, just in case we need one of them for proof of what's been going on. Now,
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
let's head back to the Flaming Fist and report on what we just got up to in there. So here we are outside the Flaming Fist HQ. Let's head in and get our measly pay for that. And I didn't really make much note of it at the time this happened, but it's honestly kind of impressive how easy that fight went. Like, just compare what we're doing now to the early game, where we struggled to take on wolves, and now these notorious mercenaries are just basically
I am a man of my
warm
word.
bodies to slaughter. Yes, it's good to see you again. How have things gone? We learned that an ogre mage holed up in the sewers was responsible for all the disappearances. He had several carrion crawlers that would steal out even at night to carry off random victims. The crawlers used their hapless prey as food, while the ogre took any valuables they might have. You've done a good job and have earned your bonus in full. Do you have any of the items possessed by the ogre's victims? By chance? I'm sure their families would like to have something to remember of their loved ones. You know for a fact that the Sanhenstar family lost a daughter to those creatures. She had a signet ring inset with a ruby. Oh, so that's what that ring was. I would have probably wasted an identify run with Imoen if we hadn't come back here first. We did indeed find something like that. And we will happily return it. Here you go. I thank you for your honesty. I'll throw in a 3,000 gold bonus for the return of the items. Anyway, I'm going to need some people to do some investigating of the Iron Throne. I'm just going to finish up some paperwork, and then I'll be just outside the main doors of the Flaming Fist compound. If you wish to discuss the Iron Throne, just come talk to me there. Well, he finished his paperwork fast. And that is blindingly unrealistic. No one finishes paperwork that quick. But we did get 4,000 gold and 3,000 experience out of that. So I can't complain too much about the unrealistic nature of how fast he did his paperwork. Drop a quick save. And let's say hi to Scar again.
I am a man of my word.
I have another job for you, and this one involves the group you've dealt with in the past, the Iron Throne. Duke Eltan himself wishes to speak to you about this. Will you come with me? The Duke himself, the ruler of the city of Baldur's Gate, wishes to speak with Toby. Wow. We have come far indeed. From effectively being just another adventurer who was decent with a pair of swords to having a chat with the leader of the city of Baldur's Gate. Far indeed. And of course we'll have an audience with the Grand Duke. We're not about to say no to the leader of the city. That would strike me as being not only rude, but potentially fatal, depending on how stingy this particular noble happens to be towards people that reject his requests. So, best that we agree. Just follow me, I'll take you to the Flaming Fist compound the Grand Duke is waiting for us. Fortunately, we're right outside that compound. But apparently it's only us and not the party.
I am a man of my word.
Oh, it is the party, so let's hope this goes okay. Let me introduce you to Grand Duke Eltan, one of the lords of the city, commander of the Flaming Fist, and member of the Lord's Alliance. Okay, gotta be honest. I don't know what the Lord's Alliance is, so if anyone would like to fill me in, ... I am glad to see that you have come. I know that such a meeting is unusual, but in the circumstances it is necessary. I would first ask what involvement you have had with the merchant society known as the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne? Well, we've learned that they're involved in a plot that threatens the stability of the city, and probably the Sword Coast as a whole, if I'm honest. And what I've been told, you've been quite the thorn in the side of the Iron Throne. I'm interested in you because of the obvious hatred they hold for you. Their recent activities have been brought to my attention. God, I cannot talk today. And I am very dubious about the intent of the throne. I think it is far too easy to blame the recent caravan raids and iron shortage on the Zentarum. Though the evidence does point to them, they do not have much to profit, while the Iron Throne has everything to gain. I have much to concern me right now, especially with tension rising between our city and the nation of Unfortunately, my hands are tied. I can't act against the Iron Throne until I have hard evidence of their wrongdoing. That's, of course, where you come in. I need a small group of spies to break into the Iron Throne headquarters and see if they can find any proof of the throne's involvement with the caravan raids. If you do this for me, you'll be paid extremely well. 2,000 gold to divide amongst yourself. What is your answer? 2,000 gold to go cause trouble for the Iron Throne, who we're already feeling up to causing trouble for. Consider us hired, my lord. Or whatever it is they refer to nobles as in this game. I'm not really sure. But my lord / my lady works, I guess. You have made a wise decision. It is a difficult mission that I give you, but I'm sure you'll have the wherewith that grit, endurance, whatever, to make it through. Return and report to me once you feel you have enough information to use against the Iron Throne. Okay, we'll be back as soon as we can.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend.
So then,
Oh,
we
yes.
have us a mission. Time to go cause hell for the Iron Throne. And I really do look forward to it.
Thy decency.
Just as I thought.
I really am looking forward to causing some problems with iron jackasses. And we're now up above 50,000 gold. Quite impressive, would you say? Now, I still need another 5,000 experience to level up as a thief. Hopefully, we can manage to get that without too much trouble. But for now, we're heading off to Iron Throne Central, as I'm calling it.
Onward then. To the task at hand. As you will. Of course. I wouldn't dream of refusing. Whatever I can do to help. Just name what you want. Something you need. Of course. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Okay, so now here we are, right outside the Iron Throne. And I think this makes for a good place to stop the episode, because I don't know how long it's going to take us to actually deal with this Iron Throne problem and find the information we're after. Depending on how many fights there are and how long the actual section inside the building is, it could take quite a while, so I am going to go and I'm going to go and do that next episode, I think. So, this has been DarkPhoenix Gaming. You have been watching Baldur's Gate. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. I'll see you then.